All right, welcome to our Black History Month program. In just a moment, you will see a short skit about the life of Rosa Parks. Our skit has been written and will be directed by Mrs. Samantha McSwain Stith, who is the wife of Mr. Stith, who works here with us, and who is also an amazing actress and singer. So we welcome you, Mrs. Stith, to Beazley. She's over here. And we would like to thank you for sharing your talents with us here at Beazley this morning. And we also want to thank her for helping to develop some of our young talent here who will be working with her. So again, we would like to welcome you. We hope you enjoy the program, and we're ready to start.
Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin
August Michael Brown.
You may all be seated.
Your Honor, we have the city bus, Montgomery, Alabama, against Rosa Parks. Miss Parks, how do you plead?
Guilty.
We call Miss Parks to the stand.
You may step forward.
Miss Parks, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? I do.
Miss Parks, didn't you know you were to go to the back of the bus once you got on?
Yes, Your Honor, but I only felt it was right for me to sit there. Nobody was sitting in that seat.
But the rules of the bus line, if we can read, is whites only in front and coloreds in the back of the bus.
But Judge Brown, I paid my fare and nobody was sitting there.
The bottom line is you knew the rules and you broke them. This will teach you a lesson. I'm going to have to sentence you back to jail until somebody pays your bill.
Your Honor, please, this is not fair. Y'all will be hearing from the civil rights leader in the NAACP.
This case is dismissed.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Did you enjoy the piece? You did? Okay. After Rosa was arrested, she was released. A year later, the Supreme Court ruled that the segregation law be unconstitutional. At that point, the colored people weren't allowed to get on the public transportation and sit wherever they desired.
All right, so this concludes our program for today. We thank you all so much for coming. We hope that you learned something maybe that you didn't know before about Rosa Parks. We do appreciate, again, Ms. Stith coming to share her talents with us. Also, we did provide you all with a program. We hope that you will take that with you as a keepsake for today's program. And boys and girls, I do want to acknowledge that Ms. Aldino was responsible for creating and producing our programs today. Also, Mr. Bowen put together our bus as the prop that you saw earlier. So boys and girls, could you do me a favor and put your hands together for Ms. Aldino and Mr. Bowen. And parents, family members who have come, we thank you for coming out today with us as well. I do want to acknowledge earlier in our 9:30 program that Dr. Bingham from Central Office did join us, and I don't know if I have anybody from Central Office at this program. Okay, I think they'll be at the last one. All right, thanks again for joining us, and you all are dismissed.